pulled to deep right. And this ball game is tied. A no-doubter for Vitterick. His 4th home run in less than a week. This is lofted towards the line and left. That's falling, and that's in. Sherman coming in from second. Wave around for North. He's trying to score. The relay, not in time. And McLean slides in safely at third. He drives in 2 to extend the Blue Jay lead. Skied out towards deep center field. Pitts going way back at the wall, and he makes a great catch. Holy moly, what a grab in center. And that keeps Cincinnati in front. Socked out to dead center field. Ford has to go a long way back for this one. Still going, and that ball's gone. An absolute bomb for Williamson, dead center, to tie the game. Line shot up the middle. It's a base hit. Here comes Mish. Burdette behind him. The throw goes to second, and Xavier has tied the game in the 9th inning. The pinch hitter Christensen comes through in a huge spot. He jams Thompson here. Niehaus from short going way over to the line, and he runs it down. That is an excellent sliding play in no man's land down the line. McChesney ran on last pitch. He's off again here. It's a swing and a miss. Throw to second, and McChesney is out. A strike him out, throw him out to end the 1st inning. Fly ball out towards right center field off the bat of Minnick. This ball is carrying, and it's carrying a long way out of here. A 3-run shot, and UConn in business. This is hit a long way out to left center field at the wall, and it is gone. Another no-doubter for Kansas State. This one for Bishop. A 3-run shot, and the lead balloons out to 9-2. Lined out to right center. That's a base hit. Natilli scores from third. Sefcik right on his heels. It's a 2-run knock for Loudon Brooks. And Cincinnati has a 4-run lead. That's another ball through the right side. This one for Isaiah Jackson. And the merry-go-round continues. Compton scores from second. ASU up 3-0 in a heartbeat. What a catch! Mitchell leaping up high to grab it. Couple of web gems for Mitchell in the 4th. Goodness gracious. 1-2 again. Lined up the middle. Base hit Vitterick. O'Connor scores. Ford behind him. The throw is not going to be in time. A walk-off winner. Landon Vitterick drives in 2 to win the game. 7-6 Cincinnati in the 10th. You're watching Big 12 baseball on ESPN. We have reached the final weekend series of the Big 12 regular season, and this series specifically for both Cincinnati and Kansas State could have major postseason implications. These Big 12 standings are bound to change a lot over the next handful of days. West Virginia, the conference leader, needs just 1 win to secure the regular season crown. Other than that, likely a lot of changes over the next couple of days. Welcome to UC Baseball Stadium. Glad you're with us. Anthony Mazzini here with Billy Hatcher and Zach Siegel. Well, what we don't know coming into this series is the postseason fate for both of these teams. They're favorable projections, but we don't know where they're going to end up. What we do know, Zach, is these two teams would feel a lot better about themselves with a series win.
Both of these coaches are going to say they're not looking at these projections on Twitter. Last 4 in, last 4 out, whatever. They both got their best pitcher on the mound and everything right in front of them.
So how's it going to happen, Billy? Zach just mentioned the pitching. He's a pitcher. He thinks it's always going to be pitching. You think it's the offense, though?
Well, I know it's 80 degrees out here today. When the weather heats up, the bats heat up, so it's going to be a lot of runs scored.
We have a lot of really good offensive performers in this series. You don't have to look any further, Billy, than Jack Natilli, the catcher for Cincinnati.
You know, Zach, he's the player of the week this week in the Big 12. We knew he could catch. Now that bat's coming around, he's a dangerous hitter in that lineup.
Hit north of 600 during Cincinnati's most recent 7-game road trip. For Kansas State, Zach, Seth Dardar, what a way to cap off the program record-setting home run for Kansas State. Grand slam late in the game to help beat West Virginia.
He really put the exclamation point on the weekend and just doing what he's done all year, Anthony. Hitting over 300, 11 home runs, 16 doubles. Just absolute danger at the plate.
All of this production after missing all of last year at Columbia with injury. This should be a really, really fun matchup. Both teams could really use it to help secure their postseason fate. Seth Dardar hit that home run with a little extra Dardar sauce, Billy. 379 and a 37-degree launch angle, more than 100 miles an hour off the bat. The wind is blowing out to right field today, but I don't think Dardar had anything to worry about with that swing.
No, he got the barrel of the bat on that ball right there, and that ball just kept carrying.
So Lincoln Sheffield is one happy camper on that bump for Kansas State. His offense has spotted him 6 runs. Retired the Bearcats 1-2-3 in the first inning. He deals with Cal Sefcik to open up this second. He drives this out to left. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Second day in a row with a home run for Cal Sefcik. And it gets Cincinnati on the board.
You fall behind 2 balls and no strikes. You're up 6 runs. Looking for a fastball. Got his fastball. Just lined it out of the ballpark.
So for Sefcik, his 7th home run of the season. And back-to-back days with a long ball. He's had a great series. 4 of 6 now. 2 home runs, 4 batted in.
And it always seems like he gets key base hits or a key bunt. He's always doing something. He's in the mix whenever the Bearcats are scoring runs.
And he's one of their best guys at the plate with runners in scoring position, to your point. Ground ball over to short, and Brooks is retired. In a way, puts him away.
You know, Anthony, when your team scores some runs, you as a pitcher, you want to go out and have a shutdown inning right there. But the one thing that the pitcher just did right there, Sheffield, was he went after the hitter. The hitter earned his way. The hitter hit a home run, but it's better for them to get a hit like that instead of you start walking guys and getting guys in scoring position.
Defense starts standing around, that you walk a couple of guys, now somebody else hits a home run. It's a 3-run shot instead of the solo shot. Ground ball over to the right side. Good play. Dardar ranging over, and Bishop saves him again. That throw was going to be wide of first base, and a good stretch over there on the reach from Bishop to reel it in.
Yeah, I can see now when he was talking about the first baseman how good defensively he is. He has very good feet. I mean, he had to switch feet and stay on the base right there to catch that ball. You get a first baseman with good feet and got a good glove, you got a very good first baseman.
Bishop is certainly that. Again, he was the starting first baseman on a super regional team for Kansas State last year. The bat was quiet at the start of the season. They took him out of the lineup. But Pete Hughes and Kansas State quickly realized, even though Bishop wasn't hitting very much at the start of the year, how many runs they were giving up because of the defense that Bishop wasn't in there for. This is going to be a tough play down the right field line, and it drops in fair for Derek Pitts. Lewis's throw is late at second base, and Pitts with the shrug of the shoulders there, he'll take it. The double with 2 outs.
Sometimes you just have to be lucky. Hit them where they aren't. And with the way this wind's blowing right now, as a right fielder, you're playing a little deeper, and that ball just snuck right on in.
Wouldn't that have been perfect timing, Billy, if Bishop could have caught that ball over his shoulder right as we're talking about how good of a defender he is?
It would have been outstanding.
Would have certainly made the highlight reel, but nobody could get there. Lewis, Dardar, and Bishop all closing in on it. A double for Pitts. It's his 3rd of the season, and it extends the inning for Charlie Niehaus. He started in game 1. He was 1 for 4 with a bunt single. He came on late in yesterday's game as a defensive replacement. Sheffield trying to work around that 2-out double. He's done a great job this inning, Billy, despite allowing that leadoff home run, continuing to just go right at guys.
Yes, you don't want to give them any free passes. Make them earn, make the Bearcats earn everything they get.
He came in with great strikeout to walk numbers. This is grounded through the right side. Nobody's over there. Base hit, Niehaus. Pitts coming in from second. And an RBI hit for Charlie Niehaus gives Cincinnati a second run. 6-2 now, Kansas State in the lead.
You see, Anthony, sometimes that shift taketh away, but then sometimes it giveth. I mean, if you're just playing your regular position at second base, that's just a ground ball out.
You also factor in that they were holding on Pitts at second base. And a vacant right side for Niehaus to push across the second run. So a nice response here in this second inning from Cincinnati after they gave up 5 in the top half of the inning. Cut and miss for Klingenbeck, hitting .275 with 4 home runs. Getting the start at DH on Senior Day. Rope just foul down the line. Talk about good feet, Billy. How about Michael Gerber, that first base umpire, getting out of the way?
Yeah, he didn't want to get hit. He didn't know whether to jump, go to the right or left. That ball got on him quick.
Hello. That'll wake you up. Fly towards left. O'Connor ranging over towards the line. Feeling for that bullpen. And he makes the catch. He disappeared down there, but he reeled it in. And the side is retired for Cincinnati. But Cal Sefcik ignited the inning. A solo shot. Back-to-back days with a long ball as part of a 2-run inning for Cincinnati.